Hey guys, just some quick wisdom today. A couple of thoughts that I had. Don't spiritual all over yourself. Don't spiritual all over yourself. Now, you can do what you want, I don't care. But something I've noticed in the general spiritual community is some people make themselves and others miserable by spiritualing all over themselves and everyone else. Here's what I mean by that. People who consider themselves to be spiritual, which is a bit of an oxymoron, more on that in a minute. But I know what you mean when you say, "Oh, I'm a spiritual person." We know what you mean, and it's fine. It's fine. I just want to explain like the true essence of spiritualism. So I'll get to that. But I digress. People spiritual all over themselves. They present all these morals, all this stuff, rules that they think they have to follow, right? I have to live this way. You're not allowed to smoke cigarettes, perhaps. I don't recommend it, but there's people that smoke cigarettes who are perfectly spiritual people, right? So to speak, of a higher consciousness, so to speak, right? Or you have to dress a certain way. You can't be a, I don't know, guys, Trump voter, right? Like that's supposed to be one of the most controversial things that you could do. And I don't have anything for or against Trump. I don't pay a lot of attention to politics, at least not like I used to, but that's supposed to be like taboo or something. Well, okay, I guess if you did that, if you think a certain way, that proves that you're not spiritual or something. Or you have to drive a certain kind of car, eat a certain kind of food. You have to follow certain rules and customs. People have this ideology, okay, that they want to vomit all over everybody. They want to spiritual all over everybody. You can't be this certain kind of way in order to be spiritual. You see where I'm going with this? And when you really understand what spiritualism actually is, that's one of the most unspiritual things you could do. Have a set of rules and like impose it on yourself and especially others. You're spiritualing all over everybody. You have to think this way politically. You have to act this way. You have to say these things. You have to dress this way, eat a certain diet, whatever. Right? And that's all mind stuff or body stuff, the way you look, dress, eat, the way you think, your morals, your personality, what is supposed to be right or wrong in your book. And I'm not even saying that's bad. You can believe whatever you want, but guys, that's not spiritualism. And actually, the word spiritualism is problematic. It's the thing about spiritualism, like people that really get this, is you can't really even call it spiritualism. That's the thing, is it's the no thing, right? Spiritualism. It's the is not. It's the no thing. It doesn't exist and it doesn't not exist. It doesn't exist and it doesn't not exist. It's being, not doing, right? All that other stuff, when you spiritual all over yourself or others, is all doing. It's all thought or form, physical or thought forms, right? Spiritualism is the practice of engaging your own consciousness. That's probably actually not a bad way to explain it, right? Spiritualism is the practice of engaging your own consciousness. Spiritualism is the practice of engaging your own consciousness. Consciousness is not thought. Consciousness is not thought. Okay, so if consciousness is not thought, then we can't be spiritualing all these moral beliefs all over everybody else. You can't be spiritualing all over everybody. This act or this way of thinking is spiritual, and you put the spiritual label on whatever it is. And people say, well, that's spiritual because it looks this way. They label it. You can't label spiritualism. Spiritualism is consciousness. Consciousness is not thought. If you label something, that's a thought form. And I'm not saying that's bad, but that's what that is. It is. It is a thought form. It is a label. It's not consciousness. Don't spiritual all over yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself if you aren't following whatever this is so stupid, spiritual norms, right? That's so stupid. The spiritual norms, you got to act this way and think this way, and you got to fucking have crystals and wear patchouli, I don't know, whatever, right? Why can't you be a truck driver? Why can't you be a Republican? Why can't you be a libertarian? Why can't you be a Green Party member of the Green Party? Why can't you, whatever, just, why can't you? Why can't you be those things? Why can't you be a business person? Why can't you be a lawyer? Why can't you be a bodybuilder, macho type of guy? Why can't you be a cowboy? Just think of all the stereotypes that we're told can never be spiritual. Why? Spiritualism is consciousness, not an identity. Oh, there it is. Spiritualism is consciousness, not an identity. Don't spiritual all over yourself. But hey, you do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. I don't care. I really don't care. All right? You do whatever you want. No problem. I'm going to go smoke some heroin now.